McGraw-Hill Professional presents Crucial Conversations, Tools for Talking When Stakes Are High, 2nd edition, written by Carrie Patterson, Joseph Grenny, Ron McMillan, and Al Switzler. Narrated by Joseph Grenny. Foreword to the 2nd edition. No one is more pleased than I am that as I write this important book is approaching 2 million copies in print. I learned a lot from this book 10 years ago when the authors first sent me the manuscript. For years I had taught Habit 5, Seek First to Understand, but this book goes even broader and deeper into the fundamental principles of high-stakes communication. It deals with the whole dynamic of crucial conversations in a wonderfully comprehensive way. But even more important, it draws our attention to those defining moments that literally shape our lives, shape our relationships, and shape our world. And that's why this book deserves to take its place as one of the key thought leadership contributions of our time. Furthermore, I am gratified at this book's influence because I have known these 4 authors for many years. They are superior people, great teachers, and master trainers. They have created a remarkably synergistic team that has endured for over 20 years. That says a lot about their ability to have crucial conversations themselves. In addition, they have created a world-class organization, Vital Smarts, that has become an engine of leadership, relationship, and personal change material that has influenced many millions of lives around the world. The culture of their organization is a stellar reflection of all they teach in this volume, and is evidence of the efficacy of these principles. I write this with my best wishes that the work of this fine team will continue to influence the world for many years to come. Stephen R. Covey, July 2011. Foreword to the 1st edition. This is a breakthrough book. That is exactly how I saw it when I first read the manuscript. I so resonated with the importance, power, and timeliness of its message. This book is an apt response to the wisdom of the great historian Arnold Toynbee, who said that you can pretty well summarize all of history, not only of society, but of institutions and of people, in 4 words. Nothing fails like success. In other words, when a challenge in life is met by a response that is equal to it, you have success. But when the challenge moves to a higher level, the old, once successful response no longer works. It fails. Thus, nothing fails like success. The challenge has noticeably changed our lives, our families, and our organizations. Just as the world is changing at frightening speed and has become increasingly and profoundly interdependent with marvelous and dangerous technologies, so too have the stresses and pressures we all experience increased exponentially. This charged atmosphere makes it all the more imperative that we nourish our relationships and develop tools, skills, and enhanced capacity to find new and better solutions to our problems. These newer, better solutions will not represent my way or your way. They will represent our way. In short, the solutions must be synergistic, meaning that the whole is greater than the sum of the parts. Such synergy may manifest itself in a better decision, a better relationship, a better decision-making process, increased commitment to implement decisions made, or a combination of 2 or more of these. What you learn is that crucial conversations transform people and relationships. They are anything but transacted. They create an entirely new level of bonding. They produce what Buddhism calls the middle way. Not a compromise between 2 opposites on a straight-line continuum, but a higher middle way, like the apex of a triangle. Because 2 or more people have created something new from genuine dialogue, bonding takes place, just like the bonding that takes place in a family or marriage when a new child is created. When you produce something with another person that is truly creative, it's one of the most powerful forms of bonding there is. In fact, the bonding is so strong that you simply would not be disloyal in his or her absence, even if there were social pressure to join others in bad-mouthing. The sequential development of the subject matter in this book is brilliant. It moves you from understanding the supernal power of dialogue to clarifying what you really want to have happen and focusing on what actually is happening, to creating conditions of safety, to using self-awareness and self-knowledge. And finally, it moves you to learning how to achieve such a level of mutual understanding and creative synergy that people are emotionally connected to the conclusion.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?